Oh, the start of a new project.
Why don't you go get the pooper scooper?
Our strawberries have gone nuts. There's our potato. Potato! You say hi? This crazy little girl. Another potato. Got our mint, which is doing good. Our greens, which have come back fantastically. So I put down some fresh compost, and before we had nearly a week's worth of rain, and it looks like the greens are thoroughly enjoying it. That and the rain. Our carrots. We got a couple here. These carrots didn't come in quite as well. Swiss chard. Hey, can you put the tape measure back? More Swiss chard. Swiss chard. I have beets somewhere in here. With our onions. Sunflowers are doing amazing. Got some peppers. We only got 2 plants that are really doing well. A little Swiss chard there. Some dill, I think. More mint. Our beans. And our peas, which you can see we've got peas. There's actually quite a few on here. So this bad boy's taken off quite well. And then we've got, this is a sweet potato. And this is another potato. So they're just at the beginning stages. As you can see, they're pretty low down there. So speaking of potatoes, that's what this is going to be. So I'm going to try something. We are going to take and put together a weaved planting box. What's happening? So, you want to say hi, Aiden?
Hi.
So, Aiden and I decided to come out and do a few errands. We set out to get about 4 things. Some lumber, some pressure treated 2x4s. I need some 10-foot pieces. And we went to the hardware store, and it was completely wiped out. I mean, completely wiped out. All the pressure treated stuff is gone. A good portion of the white pine and your regular 2x4 stuff is pretty close to gone. I don't want to get the white pine or any of the regular 2x4s due to just the weather conditions, since I'm trying to finish the I'm trying to allow someone to move here. We're waiting in line to get a drink here at Sonic. But yeah, so we went to like 3 different stores and we picked up one thing. So we went to get some lumbers, get some fly traps. Sold out. What else did we get? Went to go get. Oh, I needed some interchangeable blades for my skinning knife. I don't have to have those now, but and then we needed one of these, a machete for the potato garden thing that I'm gonna start working on. I'll have pictures and videos and stuff of that coming up here. But yeah, just crazy. Just some of the stuff that's still sold out and whatnot. And they said they weren't going to have any stuff coming in for a while. I was going to go to Home Depot, but person in front of me was on the phone with Home Depot, and Home Depot was out of all the pressure treated stuff too. So anyway, crazy stuff going on. But yeah, so we're just out and about. Aiden and I, he needed some daddy time, so that's what we're doing. One thing that we do is we've been buying potatoes. Here soon we won't be able to, or we won't have to buy potatoes. But we don't always make it through the whole bag of potatoes, but we've been saving those potatoes. So every time we buy a bag of potatoes, we put 4 or 5 of them aside and let them sprout. And then that way we've been able to have potatoes to take and plant. And that's basically what we've done. We have not bought any potato seeds or anything. This has pretty much been what we have bought grocery wise. So yeah, we've done that with several things. Our green peppers over there, or not green peppers, our green onions over there, it's the same thing. We'll use the onions, and then we leave just enough of the roots on, and then we'll take and plant the roots. So we've been able to do dual purpose some of our groceries. We've still bought some seeds and everything, but since we've had to buy groceries and produce anyway, we've been taking and basically reusing the seeds. We just bought some bell peppers today, and we will be germinating the bell pepper seeds to be able to plant some bell peppers. So yeah, that's kind of how we've gotten started. All right, here's a little update for you. This is our potato planting box. So what I've done is I have taken several of the cottonwood rounds. They're about 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter. I got a sweet machete and I sharpened the ends of them and I put them in the ground. And then I have taken the rabbits manure mixed with the hay that they drop through the bottom, and I put it in here and I put it around the edges. And then I took our ready compost and I put that in here. Remember that bucket that had that giant potato plant? That giant potato plant is now separated throughout here and covered. So then I have a bunch of branches in that I've stripped down with my awesome machete, and I've stripped them down and I have been weaving them. So the cool thing about this is these get weaved, and then as you can see, you can slide things up and down, and that gives you access. So as we add more layers, we'll be doing compost and hay and manure mixture and keep adding layers as this plant grows. We will have access to all layers through the sides. So we're not weaving real tight or that, so that we are able to move some of these branches here and give us enough space to reach in and basically harvest the potatoes. So we should still be able to harvest from the top, but you know, where most of the potatoes are going to be down here. Now when I took the plant out of here, there were several potatoes. I had lots of potatoes. So I actually harvested a couple of them, took them inside and washed them, and then the ones that were still fairly attached to the rooting system, I just buried everything again. So we got plenty of potatoes. They're the red potatoes. I cannot remember the name of them off the top of my head, but this is our potato planting bed. Right now there's just the one potato plant in there. I will probably, and that takes up pretty much right here. I will probably take and put some more potatoes here. We've got potatoes in that thing. We've got potatoes in these. So, yeah. There we go. Now the bunny has food.
Hey! Are you a tall tree?
Yes. Me, toast.
Okay, you gotta give them more. Keep doing.
Keep putting more in there. They like the hay. Put the other water bottle down here.
Okay, shoot. Oh man.
No, Bubba. Don't play with the trailer. Yeah. Are you being sassy?
Brooklyn is being sassy. Come likes it.
Don't put your monkey in the mud, Bubba.